Now, just going over to the YouTube side here to see if I'm showing up here yet. Not yet. There I am. Mute it there. Pop out the chat. And pull the StreamYard over there. Wonderful. First coffee of the day. I just gotta find the chat again. There it is. Hey, muriatic acid. Thumbs up, buddy. Oh, that's good. Very good. Need a coaster for my coffee cup, though. Glove will have to do. See if anybody's watching. Claims there's a couple of people watching. So yeah, it's what is it? 10 to 9. No, I'm on the wrong time. No, it isn't. Yeah, it's about 8:45. Sunday morning. It's a dreary day outside. It's raining. Raining down here, and it's snowing up high. Hey, my big curious life. How you doing, buddy? The bike wheel, tuning up your bike. Right on. Actually, I'm going to bring StreamYard back over here. StreamYard comments are coming in faster. Hey, Lee, how you doing? Working on your trains? Hey, Gulf Coast, how you doing, buddy? Top of the morning to you, but I guess it's more like noon where you're at there, Gulf Coast. So yeah, it's Thanksgiving weekend up here in Canada. So my wife is hard at work in the kitchen getting the stuffing ready. We're actually going to go to my oldest son's house for Thanksgiving this afternoon or this evening. So we're supplying the turkey, but she's going to cook it. So my wife is getting the stuffing all prepped and everything. So we're going to head up there about 10 o'clock and drop that off and start it in the oven. And then we'll head back about 5 o'clock, hopefully for dinner. Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? You guys having a turkey today, Steve, or are you doing it tomorrow? Tomorrow is the actual holiday, so some people do it today, some people do it tomorrow. Hello, Simple Man. How you doing, buddy? No turkey? Working on the workbench. Things for the land. Okay. Now you're always up to something early. I know that. So, how you doing today, Simple Man? It's what is it? It's evening over in Greece, probably about 6 o'clock or something like that. Hey, America's favorite hoarder. You snuck in on me there, Tone. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Miss Canadian Scrapper. Holy smoke, the chat must have jumped on me there. How you doing, Evie? Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Out in Ontario land. Yeah, actually, Tom, the floor is clean. I actually went down to Vancouver yesterday. Got up early in the morning. Actually left here. I was rolling here before 5:30, so got down there fairly early and got rid of all that stuff that was there. I just gotta make a garbage run here to get rid of this insulation. But yeah, cashed all that stuff in, and then I was actually going to go over and see Phil there at Canadian Treasure Hunter there, check out his massive moving project, but he was kind of slacking in the morning there, so he missed my call. So he didn't call me till after lunch, but I was already on my way home then. So after I dumped off all my scrap, there was a antique and collectible show in Surrey / Cloverdale. I was on the way home, so I went over there. There was you guys I know were selling there, and it was actually a pretty good show. But actually I was there about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but I actually spent most of my time there just talking to some guys I knew. So I didn't actually, I kind of went through all the tables there. I forget, there was, I think it was 80 tables there or something like that. But didn't really check them out in any detail. Hey, you knows bros, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. David Carlisle, how you doing? Oh yeah, Evie's having dinner tomorrow. That's great. Now we're going to get it over with today, and then we can relax tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, of course, I didn't leave the collectible show empty-handed. So I got this over here. There we go. That's a Canadian Lafarge advertising thermometer. It's a big one though. It's I don't know. It's over 3 feet long, anyways. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Haven't seen one like that before. And I got this guy, Salem cigarette thermometer. So I thought that was kind of cool. And last but not least, and how good you can see that. This is a Goodyear thermometer. And it's from Lawrenceville, Illinois, some tire dealer in Lawrenceville, Illinois. But the neat part about this, if you look, here's the phone number, 1050. There's no area code or no prefix or 38. So apparently if you were in town, all you have to do is pick up your telephone and dial 38. And that would put you through to Goodyear. So I thought that was pretty neat. That phone number deal kind of dates it back to the 40s, something like that. And actually, the guy I got that off of, he picked that up. He was down in Indianapolis, Indiana. I think last weekend or last week sometime. Apparently there was a some kind of a huge advertising show there, or something like 2,000 tables. So he actually bought that down there and brought it back with him. I just checked the comments here. Hey, good morning, Andrew Eric. Got to run Mac. I'm at a coffee shop across the street from the city market. Okay, Tom, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hope you had a nice coffee. Go home and relax now that your moving is over. Yeah, we had that too, Steve, when I was a kid out in Winfield. I think, did we have that? No, actually, we still had the prefix on ours. It was 766 and then the number. So I don't know. It's been a while since that's around. It's probably at least 50 years, I'd say. Morning, Andrew. Oh, I might have said that already. Anyways, I'm trying to read two chats at once. So, but yeah, so I thought that was a cool one. And actually, I got an illuminated cigarette sign too, but I've got that inside. That's down in the man cave right now. That was actually in nice shape. So I repurposed my scrap into collectible advertising. Yeah, I just post a link there if anybody wants to come up. Like I said, I'll only be on about an hour there. I gotta go help my wife load that stuff up and take it up to my son's place. So, oh yeah, the tote actually, Steve. The exact weight on that was. Now I guessed it was. Well, I really guessed. I'd kind of pre-weighted a bit and throw it before I loaded it in the truck. I thought it was going to be 560 pounds. It actually came in at 562. So that was pretty close. Hey, see you scrapping. Good morning, Roger. So that was good. It was originally I thought it was going to be 500 pounds. And then when I was cutting it all up, I thought it'd be about 450. Turned out to be 562. But bummer was though copper had gone down about 20 cents and just in 2 or 3 weeks. Since the last time I was down there, the copper was down 20 cents. So, but still, all in all, it was a pretty good haul. Let's see, Gulf Coast. Yeah, I haven't been up to the recycling place lately there, Gulf Coast. I've been busy here. Actually, if I get that garbage bagged up, I might head up there after lunch. But it's, like I say, it's lousy weather out, so people probably aren't cleaning up too much and throwing stuff away. Oh, the boss, right on. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do there, simple man. Yeah, so actually, I think that recycling place start to taper off now that the weather's starting to turn. It's mostly, the weather's good. Everybody gets outside, cleans their yards up, cleans their garages out, and gets rid of all the junk they've been sitting on for months. So, hey, Roger, so you got a lead on a couple of trucks I saw somewhere. You're hoping to get a truck Monday, Tuesday-ish? Okay, Steve. Yep, that's fine. Sunday's for relaxing, so I'm with you there. Oh, yeah, actually, so. No, I lied. It's 563 pounds. Here's my ticket. Forgot I had it in my vest. And then that aluminum armor that's on that cable had 99 pounds of that, almost 100 pounds. So I got 82 cents a pound for that. That was down a bit from last time too. I think I got 85 cents for it last time. Yeah, the copper I got 451 for. Yeah, I say about 3 weeks ago I got 474, so it's 24-cent drop. But has been fluctuating quite a bit. Apparently. Yeah, I was kind of wanting to do it last weekend, but I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't do it last weekend. I forget why, but I'm not sure when the price dropped, but it was probably, I think Monday or Tuesday is when they revised the pricing for the week. Yeah, you have to know somebody at the dump. That's right, the Gulf Coast. So there's one guy there. Don't really know him that well, but he's been there for years, so we kind of recognize each other. So he kind of turns a blind eye. I mean, they just bring in a shredder and they just shred it all into a. They don't sort it or anything, so I mean, it's not really not like they have somebody there that carefully sorts everything. So that pile all turns into shred, anyways. Yeah, wind and rain, that's for sure, Steve. Yeah, it's kind of gloomy out there. Actually, I cut the weather just right because last night up on the Coquihalla there, apparently it snowed a fair bit. Looked at a couple of webcam shots this morning there, and they had a whack of snow up there last night. So when I went down there in the morning on the connector, it was snowing a bit up high there, but it wasn't too bad. The actual coke was clear, but then it was clear sailing on the way home. But it was starting to rain, so in the evening it turned to snow. Yeah, 3:45. So I don't have my phone with me. So our dollar is about 20 cents difference right now. We're about 80 cents. So see, $4. Yeah, so that's like about $4 Canadian Gulf Coast, somewhere around there. So probably on the weekend though, when I go, the weekend works out for the best day for me to go down there. You don't have to take a day off work, but problem if you go on the weekend though is there's no supervisors there, so it's just whoever's working there on Saturday has the final say as to what price you get. So I mean, I could have, if I had taken down on the weekday, I could go into the office and try and get a better price. But I mean, at the end of the day, like Phil, he gets better price than I do, but it's not a huge amount. It's maybe 5 cents a pound on some things. So not really. If you were bringing in, tons of stuff, yeah, 5 cents or 2 cents or whatever would make a big deal. But when you're bringing in the hundreds of pounds, it's not quite as big a deal. Miss Canadian Scrapper, copper at $4. So that's a bit low, Evie. Usually you guys, I'm trying to think what Dan took in last. Usually Dan there, K&D Scrapping, whatever he gets is usually just about identical to what I get down there. So I thought last time he'd gotten around 460 or something like that. But like I say, all geography has everything to do with it. I mean, even That yard where I go to, there's there's about 3 scrap yards you drive by on the way in there, and they're only a mile apart. And, the pricing is a mile apart too. A couple of little small yards, they don't pay anything. So all you have to do is drive another half mile, and you can get like way more pounds. So it doesn't make any sense. But hey, there he is. Hey, Dan. Ro, buddy, how you doing? Romantic. Yeah, so Ro's saying 384, so that's a little closer to what I would have got. What's Dan saying? Number 2. So what's number 1 bright and shiny at right now, Dan? Let's see. You might be curious. So yeah, we get 10 cents a can. So beer cans and pop cans, 10 cents. And I think the glass wine bottles and liquor bottles are, I think they're 25 cents, but don't quote me on that. Hey, Ian Matthews, good afternoon. Hey, I hope you're feeling better, Ian. There, I hope your cold is getting better. Probably due for another one of those hot toddies there if you haven't had one already. So Candy Scrapping says 480. So when did you get that, Dan? Was that a couple of weeks ago or was that lately? Because I was just saying that I went from 474 to 451 within 3 weeks. So it might be down in your area too next time you take it in. Now, that was your Livian. We don't, Yeah, it sounded. What was that? You posted that video Friday or whatever it was. Sounded like you were in rough shape. Scrap Gods. Scrap Gods got their extra from me. Sounds like Ro wounded himself. That doesn't sound good either, Ian. It sounds like both you guys hurt yourselves. Oh, still got the wreckage of that Imperial Stout I had there the other day in here. Yeah, you guys can compare battle scars. Yeah, actually, I like fall and early winter are my favorite times of the year. Much prefer this weather to what we had this summer. Plus, in the fall and winter, all the good stouts start coming back out. In summertime, you have a hard time buying stout here just because people don't drink it in the summer, but the good stuff will start showing up soon. Oh, hey, I'm glad you got the in. So next piggy bank you build there, I hope you can put that to good use. Don't hurt yourself with it either. Yeah, that piggy bank turned out pretty good, Ian. That woman you gave it to, she seemed pretty happy with it. Fill that full of change, you'd have a few pounds of change in there. Lethal Weapon style. That doesn't sound good, bro. Sounds quite ominous. All these windows stacked up here. I'm gonna move this one over here. Just too complicated. I gotta kind of look around there. The monitors are kind of overlapping a bit, so. Hey, CC Scraps, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Yeah, that eye you did there, that took a lot of thinking on that one. Actually turned out pretty good though. Matched the other one pretty close. The devil is in the details, as always. We'll show you that hammer in tonight's video. Oh man, you really started something with that hammer, Ian. Everybody's buying those now. I haven't got one yet, but I'm resisting the urge to buy one. But yeah, that piggy bank turned out awesome. I'm sure that little girl will be very happy with that. Not sure about her parents because they'll probably be the ones having to put the coins into it. So, hello, D. Rafael. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I missed your stream yesterday, Rafael, but I was on the road. Got back about, when did I get back yesterday? 4:30. So I thought I might catch the tail end of it, but you just signed off. I think I missed it by 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah, next time there'll be a new one. But as you can see, Rafael, I cleaned up the floor. That was the mission yesterday. I took all that wire I had down. And it was a narrow window of weather opportunities, so decided to take advantage of it and run it down there. And as I was saying earlier, too, it gave me a chance to buy some junk at a collectibles. I'll show off my thermometer again. So now, see, I've got an extra big thermometer now for keeping an eye on the temperature in here. Yeah, well, if you're under the weather, Ian, I'm sure that that's acceptable. You're fighting whatever you got there, flu or cold there, you need your rest, that's for sure. Let's keep an eye on the time there. I'll be getting a summons from the missus soon enough. Hey, Miss Southern Belle, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. So you must have found some shroomies in Rafael if you got them drying. Actually, with all those fires we've had here, I don't know about next year, but the year after for sure, it's just going to be incredible mushroom picking. If you get those forest fires, for whatever reason, that triggers the mushroom spores. So I think it might be too soon next year, but for sure the year after, it's just incredible the amount of mushrooms that come out. So yeah, if you're interested in coming over here for some mushroom picking, let me know. I never. We've had some of them when we've been out hunting and stuff like that, but I'm not comfortable. Like I don't know them well enough to just in case you get one that's not edible. But excuse me, we have done them though. You get a rain in the morning, you'll get up out of your camper or your tent and go outside, and it's just covered with mushrooms. So pick a whole bunch of them, and then you fire up the frying pan, and it's delicious. Yeah, Steve, you just wait. Those areas that have burned, like I say, give it a couple of years, and there'll be mushrooms like you wouldn't believe. Well, even next year too, those burnt areas in the springtime, all the grass, the really green and everything, they rejuvenate themselves pretty quick. Actually, when I was on the Coke yesterday, there was that big fire just as you're leaving Merritt towards Vancouver. That one was a huge fire. But that one was a lot of times it'll burn some trees and skip some trees, but that one was just cooked all the trees there. So that was going to take a bit of time to recover from what I can see. Literally scorched earth. So what are you up to today, Miss Southern Belle? Relaxing, enjoying Sunday? Well, I got a few things I want to get done, but I don't know how much I'll get done today with having dinner and stuff. I don't probably no time to start anything, but still got to make some a couple of brackets to so I can mount these old wood planes I got on the wall. I think what I'm going to do is just got to find some raw material here somewhere. So I've got some more of this somewhere. So I'm going to cut it, and I think I'll bend it in my sheet metal brake. So I'll just like bend a 90 here, come across the width of the plane, and then bend a 90 down just to give it some strength. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just weld a few little tabs, one on each end and one in the front, just to keep it from vibration from letting it get off. Then I'll put it up on the wall. Get those two on the wall. Let's see. I'm on for another half an hour at least, Ian. Got some domestic chores to take care of, but half an hour for sure. Angry Blacksmith, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, the trees don't grow quite as fast as the mushrooms, but I mean, in some respects, though, that's kind of a natural way the forest rejuvenates itself, anyways. Before man came along and started starting the fires and trying to put them out, they would just burn out on their own, anyways. So, and back in the old days here, I mean, we didn't have the firefighting equipment or technology we do now, so they just let them burn out too. Okay, buddy. No worries, Ian. Hey, Angry Blacksmith, did you see that last anvil I got? picked up a Peter Wright 100-pounder about, I want to say about a month ago. If you look over, oops, wrong shoulder, over my shoulder, I've got my big Peter Wright on that wood stand in the background. One of these days I'll start blacksmithing stuff. Something on my keyboard. One of these days. Not today, though. Not today. Retirement project. Of course, I got to retire before I'm too old to still swing the hammer because the hammers get heavier every year. So, hey, Kelly Kruger. Yeah, you missed the copper. The copper stash is gone, Kelly. This is where it was before. Picture the copper stash here, but it's all gone. It's down at the scrapyard now. Oh, cool. Hey, if you do a video of it, I'll swing by and see you. Yep, you're 1 day late, Kelly. It's all been. So took the copper down. I briefly turned it into money, and then I went over to the antique and collectible show and turned it back into old junk. Oh, Ro, hey, how you doing? No, I didn't do a video on it there, Ro. I came home Friday after work, checked the weather report. It was supposed to snow on Saturday, but then it kind of got pushed back to Sunday, so I figured, okay. So, yeah, Friday night, I packed all 563 pounds of it to my truck, got it all loaded up. Took off before 5:30 yesterday morning, and the rest is history. Hey, Neo Trigger, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you around for a while. So yeah, so that's probably the last big scrapyard run of the year. We'll have to go back into the accumulating phase now and wait for spring. I was just saying there, Ro, I got the number one bright and shiny's gone down. It went down like 24 cents a pound. But I still got $4.51 a pound for it. So overall, between that and the aluminum, I got $2,600 for it. But I have to split it with the other guy because he was actually the guy that got the cable. So I said, well, I'll clean it all up for you and take it in and, for half. So that's what we did. So on the way back there, I had all the money spread out on the seat of my truck there. I sent a picture of it. So he was sitting at home relaxing and he was still making money. So yeah, split or not. I mean, it's, wouldn't have gotten it if he hadn't set it up. So still better than nothing for sure. So yeah, he was pretty happy with that. That was way more money than he was expecting to get. So I mean, he was ready just to take it to one of the local guys on prep. So I said, well, you're going to get nothing for it. You'd be lucky to get. You wouldn't even get $1 a pound for it on prep. So I think he's seen the light now too. So he's got some other junk maybe coming up. So I'll see. But I might have inspired him to actually scrap it himself now. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, the key to increasing the value is you got to put the work into it. So, but once they see how much more you can increase the value, then they start getting greedy. doing it themselves, but that's fine. Yeah, it cost me $120 in gas, so we'll split the gas 50-50 too. So yeah, that's probably will. So he's actually he's a friend of mine. I've known him for years, but it's not like he needs the money either. So yeah, it's probably probably easier for him just to call me and get me to do the work. You're right. Yeah, he doesn't really love scrapping, but he likes money. So yeah, that was pretty good. Like I say now, that's probably the last. Well, definitely going to be. I shouldn't say definitely, but most likely the last time I'll go down there this year because the weather's starting to get shitty. So I think so too, Rafael. Scrapping is awesome. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy taking. I've always enjoyed taking things apart. So I guess that's why I like scrapping. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, Ro. But yeah, I was happy with that. 50-50s. I mean, nobody can argue with 50-50s. So. Oh, Tom's into the beer already. Yeah. See, Roger, that's a good idea. I mean, if you can give somebody as much or a little bit more than they're getting anyways, it's a win for them. So actually, where I was hoping to do that where I work, because they generate a lot of the stuff, but they've got a guy that the old guy they had for years wasn't paying them anything for it, but unfortunately they've got a new guy now that's treating them a lot fairer. So, but I mean they actually generate probably more than I can handle anyways. If I had some kind of a backyard where I could do it, I could take something like that on, but I've got to kind of keep it all on a site there, either in the garage or in the shed here. So, but yeah, if I could find a couple of lower volume guys and do it for them, it would actually pay out pretty good. If I could get a couple of guys where I could get enough stuff and then like make one run a month or something like that, would that definitely be worthwhile. Yeah, if you can even double your money, that's great. Triple's better though, for sure. Tripling is better. But yeah, that looks like a good contact you got there, Roger. That first load you got out of there, anyways, had a ton of big wire and everything. So we'll see if this other stuff, if my buddy gets me to process it for him. It's some big switch gear, but it's old stuff. It's from the 70s, so all the bussing in it is all copper. It's like quarter-inch bus in it and stuff like that. So it's plated though, so it'll be number two. But I mean, there's quite a bit in there. But fortunately, with that bigger equipment, then you've got all the steel frames and everything you've got to deal with. So yeah, yeah, I agree, John. Yeah, it's very relaxing to take stuff apart. And then yeah, sledgehammer is definitely not a specialized tool. Yeah, what I'd like to do is there's because it gets hot here in the summertime. There's a lot of air conditioning guys around. I'd like to hook up with one of those too, if because I had those two compressors I took apart there, and there's quite a bit of stuff in those. But actually, though, the A-frame coils that go in your furnace duct there's a lot of copper in those too. How much do you think they would pay for that furnace control wire? I think that stuff Steve, just have to check my files. Let me check my records, but I think that they would give you. So the last time I was down there before was on the 25th of September. So at that time, you would have got about $1 a pound for that stuff. So, like I say, it's probably gone down since then. So I think you'd probably still get, 80 or 90 cents a pound for it. Yeah, so I'd say, Steve, somewhere around $1 a pound, something like that. Give or take. That's the only problem, though, with the. I guess the same for the scrap yards. They don't like to quote anything more than a day or two out because all the commodities are so volatile. Yeah, if you set up, you could strip all that out. Actually, that bigger cable, that Stripmeister I've got will do that bigger size of cable that I had. So that worked out slick there. Just cut it into manageable pieces. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steve Roger's just saying my primary yard has a roll off there and asked me how I got it. Yeah. So you can be sure if your primary yard has that roll off and they're just throwing everything in that bin without sorting it, he was probably getting like 5 or 6 cents a pound for it. So. Yeah, for that small stuff, if you, I used to have one, but it got broken. But yeah, if you make a roller stripper, Steve, where it squashes the wire, that works really good on that kind of stuff. I'll have to try building another one of these days. I got somewhere. I got some heavy round bar. I'll cut it up, and I think what I'll do is I'll just use my lathe there, and I'll put some bit of a texture on it there. I'll knurl it a bit and put a sprocket on one. You got to make one roller, drive roller, and then some kind of a gear reduction. But it's nothing that a trip to Princess Auto won't solve. So, actually, I found that crush stripper I had. Excuse me, that crush stripper I had too worked really good on Lumex. If you get that like 3-conductor house wire, it's really hard to strip, even manually. So, but I ran that through that crusher, and like the first pass would take that outer jacket off, and then just run it through again and squash the individual wires. Yeah. But yeah, that roller stripper, they work good, 100%. Roger's saying, I think it was 2 cents. Yeah. So I mean, like 2 cents a pound there, and you can imagine like Big Ben, he's not getting anything for it. And then as soon as they get it to the yard, they sort it out. Even just a quick sort, they probably got 10 times the value out of it. Yeah, that'd probably be worth it. Yeah, a good winter project. Yeah, that number 18, they won't pay you bright and shiny. You probably get number 2 for it, but that's still around $4 a pound. So theoretically, if you got 300 pounds of copper out of it, that's like $1,200. Roller stripper might be a winter project. Okay, yeah. Actually, if I I should actually finish some projects before starting them, but that's not typically that's not how I do. But yeah, I might start one of those roller ones too, Steve. So if it works out, then can share the design. Pretty basic though. Like say, I've got some solid shafts. My brother-in-law works at a sawmill there, so the odd time he gets me that big solid shafting, round shafting. So I'll make it out of that and chain drive, gear reducer. And then it'd be nice to get a DC motor of some sort. I haven't been into Prince's lately, but they used to have DC motors there. So some kind of a DC motor for speed control, but it's all doable. I mean, you don't, because you're going DC with a gear reduction, you don't really need a very big motor like that. Stripmeister, it's just a tiny DC motor on there. So it's not like you need a huge motor. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Roger. So that, because like that MLC where I go, they actually pay you for that MLC. So like say this time it's gone down a bit, but this time I got 82 cents a pound for that MLC. So that's, and then if they pay you, they're probably paying you half of the MLC for the, than they are for aluminum. So just by sorting that, they're doubling their money right there, just on that MLC. And then actually, I think, I'm not sure if the extruded pays more or less than MLC. MLC is the highest I've gotten for aluminum, but extrusion, if it's not more, it's pretty close. It's right there. But yeah, like I say, just, you know, not even forget processing, just by even sorting, you can do a lot better. Like I say, just, you know, not even forget processing, just by even sorting, you can. Hello, Ian. You need to mute.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I've done it. Hello, Jerry. And
good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you sound a bit better.
A bit. It's the alcohol.
Yes.
It's my theory is if there's enough alcohol in my blood, it'll kill the germs.
That's right. That's what I said at the beginning of COVID. I referred to the Spanish flu, and they said the only people that survived the Spanish flu were the ones that drank whiskey. So that's all I had to hear.
I'm just trying to get chat out for some reason. I'm going to pop out chat.
Yeah, extrusion is a little better. Yeah, I think so, just slightly better, but extrusion is harder to find there, Roger. Yeah, treadmill motors work good. You're right, Ro. There's no shortage of treadmills either. They're on Facebook Marketplace every day for free for pickup.
I'm in business now. I can see people in chat. Right. Yeah, I'm still well bunged up, and I've got this horrible chesty cough.
You go back to work tomorrow, Ian?
I will, because I don't actually do a lot of work these days. I can just sit there and be ill. Having said that, I am staff, so if I'm off sick, I will get paid anyway. So
yeah,
I've just treated myself to one can of beer this afternoon. You know, it is a big can.
Oh yeah.
You know, it is a big can.
Yeah, I like that Max beer. Is that the 7 or 8% one?
No, I just went for the 5% one.
Yeah, they've got one that's high test there. It's about 8%.
There was the 10% one, but I'm not really up to it at the moment. You know, so
yeah, just a medicinal percentage.
Oh yes. In fact, when you watch me, if you watch the video tonight, you'll You'll understand why. I've come in here for to do something, and I'm like, no, no, and then there's others. So I've stopped. It's like your mind's not on this. You're not concentrating. So stop before you get hurt. You know,
you get hurt worse.
But I'll show you what came. Well, you know what come because you sent it me.
I have a pretty good idea, yeah.
But, so yeah, that's a nice little set that you picked off the wish list. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
And that should. I've never had a need to make any, big holes in sheet metal, to be honest. So came as a bit of a, how am I going to do this? It was like, scratching my head. But I don't know if hello, Scrapping Irish.
How do you guys?
Hello, Irish.
How are you doing, Cruiser? Ian?
Thanks, man.
Hope you're all well.
So I don't know if CC Scraps is still in the house, but I came across this hammer. You might want me a bit bigger on this, Jerry, because I'm going to need help identifying what sort of hammer it is. Ready? Oh, we all know that end. That's the banging it end. Yeah. Look at this end.
Oh, yeah.
So what sort of hammer is that for?
Yeah, that's a very specialized one by the looks of it. Yeah, I've never seen one like that.
Me neither. And I saw it. I said, I'm having that. He said, I'll go and sell that on eBay. I said, no, I'm having it. And just took it.
Hey, Raphael.
Hey,
Hello,
Raphael.
Raphael.
Hello, gents.
Hey, see you scrapping. How do?
So,
How's your cold, Mr. Matthews?
in my head, in my chest. I see you spotted the Irishman's glass.
I did. I spotted the Irishman glasses. Said he still has that. He hasn't broke it yet.
But,
So I didn't know you put any links. I thought that was just one person show. But yeah,
Well, right in the beginning.
it's like last night. I'm just coughing really bad. It's wrecking your ribs coughing. So last night I came down and slept on the couch because it's not safe. Wasn't fair on the wife, So
Hey, it wasn't safe for you because if you woke her up coughing, it might be the last cough you ever done.
Yeah. I put the pillow over his face.
Yeah, she might have smothered him.
I got a few elbows. I know that.
you can feel that. Yeah, in most cases, when I sleep and someone tried to wake me up, I get in fight right away. Eva often tell me at morning, and I woke up alone in the bed and so on. She just went to the sofa or somewhere because she cannot handle the fight with me because even though I don't remember a thing, she say I scream and
Don't worry, Raphael. You may not remember, but she does.
See, Raphael has already caught the cold off you, Ian. You're just up here and you've already passed the cold on to him.
It's.
Ian,
I think
why
there's
you did that?
truth in that it travels by 5G.
Oh,
So
what it
truth
is.
in it.
Okay, that's good for me. I got only 4G so far.
You just,
Yeah, that's right.
but you might just get the digital version.
Oh well, no worries. I got plenty medication in here, so I will cure myself.
I've been topping up on the vitamin C. I've been drinking orange juice.
oh.
It's slightly too
And
late.
it's a
but I'm
vodka, is it?
already sick.
Just on its own, pure orange juice.
So,
Ian,
Ian, do the gas stations have any gas yet there?
We've never run out.
No? Over here, it looks very dire. The news is telling us it's very dire over
It's
here.
all very media manipulated.
Yeah.
I think it was more down south in London and stuff like that. The old posh Londoners, they panicked and they went out and bought a rake of petrol and made a bit of a shortage.
Some interesting theories are out about this. So first of all, Cruiser, Jerry, we've got like monopolies rules.
I did research that a little bit deeper and come out with quite good conclusion out of it.
Yeah, so you can't. So a Shell garage, a Shell refinery, can't deliver into a BP refinery area.
Exactly,
right?
That was the big problem.
And
at the beginning,
the beginning was you had one independent chain in London that had 9 garages that run short of one type of fuel.
Yeah, then the panic hit in.
The media reported it and blew it all into proportion. And everyone went and panic buyed. And that caused issues, okay? And they all said the shorter tanker drivers, which was a load of crap, because they'd have run out of fuel weeks ago and months ago if they'd been short of tanker drivers. And then, of course, they do admit, because I said this the other day, they've now stopped the sale of E6 fuel and moved over to E10 fuel. But we've all been on lockdown and working from home and on furlough, so nobody's been buying the fuel. So all the petrol stations have all got this E6 fuel in the things, which they can't legally sell. It has to go back to the refinery to be converted into E10 at a cost.
Yeah.
So what do? You say there's a shortage and everybody goes and buys it. Empties your tanks, and then they can fill it up with E10, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, sure, the only difference in the E6 and the E10 is in the 4% ethanol. That's it.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Yeah. So,
that alcohol, you can't.
It's always showing how you can take it out of that petrol anyway.
Yeah. But that E-style fuel there, it's always got water in it too. They can't get the water out of it. So.
Yeah, but the ethanol, I reckon, isn't great either for your cars. If you have too much ethanol
in
the cars, that it's not great for them either. So, I don't know, they reckon down the road that if you're putting the E10 into the older cars, it'll bring the engine wear down.
The old one will got no problem with it, but the newer one, that's good.
No, the newer ones are designed for E10. The newer ones, the new cars are designed to run on E10. The old cars aren't.
Yeah, but you cannot kill old car, right? New one you can kill easily with one little mistake, but the old one they just burn it through and that's it.
Yeah.
But how old is old? How new is a new engine?
Well, I think the what the count as new is in the last 6 years. I think anything older than that is counted as old.
Yeah, to me, if you have a carburetor on it, that's old. If you have a fuel injection, that's new.
Yeah.
How I look at it.
I was going to say if you have to get out and push it in the morning to start it, it's old.
And if you've got to put wood in it or coal, it's really, really old.
Yeah.
That's like that truck there that Double Boost works on, that giant old delivery truck there. You can imagine that thing rumbling down the road there. I wonder how many miles it gets per ton of coal.
When Fred Dibner used to be knocking around, a couple of times I've been stuck behind his stick tractor. And yeah, it's not fun when you're behind it. You're 30, 40 cars behind this thing trundling along at 5 miles an hour. No.
Yeah, your car probably.
I didn't drive past saying, hello, Fred, lovely, nice to see you. Who's driving past going,
Yeah, I'm sure that thing would cover everything in soot there when it was going.
hey, American's favorite hoarder, hello.
Yeah. It's our buddy Tom. He's on the beer now too. He started out with coffee, but he's on beer now.
Yeah, I'm on beer as well. I'm drinking the Forafel.
There you go, Viking one. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that beer.
Yeah, you're right. Rob C.U. Scrapping saying your small engines, lawnmowers, weed eaters, etc., aren't designed for the ethanol fuel. That's 100%.
Yeah. I see. I was going to say to Ian there. I seen in his last video, the one I commented on there. I thought you were an artiste now, and you didn't pick up white goods or stuff like that. I thought you artiste type don't go down to that level anymore.
I avoided it, but this one it had come straight out of somebody's house. And I thought, well, I could make a little bit of money on that, you know.
Yeah, that was for demonstration purposes only.
Yeah. I thought when I seen it first, I said, oh, he's going to do something artistic with this. I was good. This would be interesting now. Let's see what artistic stuff he does with this.
He used to turn like gas bottles into the pigs, and then imagine what he can do with the washing machine.
I think, what's he going to do with this?
I didn't film it, and I should have done. But if you see Jerry, and right behind Jerry, right at the back, he's got a very large cylinder, a compressor cylinder.
Yes, that's a gas. Oh, way back? Yeah, that's my air compressor. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I went to the yard and talked to the young lad, I said, "Oh, he says I've got a large cylinder for you." And he took me, and it was as big as that one. What Jerry's got it. And I'm like, he says, "What can you make out of that?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "It's too big. I can't even get it on my bench. I would have to do it at work." So he wanted something for his garden, and he said, I'd like you to turn it into a big pig planter for me. That's simple enough, but I said, what I've seen is people cut a door in them and make them into a bar. You know, you put shelves inside, and you can what's in the wood for your glasses, big in-store. So he's having a think on what he wants me to do with that.
Hey, Ghost. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, I said ACR earlier.
Yesterday, the buddy of mine, Willie Peels, visit me, and I slowly ending up that visit.
You're winding that down.
But I still got free tomorrow, so I'm well set it up.
Oh, you're not working tomorrow? Day off?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a holiday here tomorrow. It's our Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Oh, it's the Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Yep, tomorrow.
Right.
And when is American Thanksgiving? Is that November or is it this month?
Yeah, late November.
Late November, yeah.
Yeah, I take like Friday and Monday off because Eva's birthday. So.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. I will.
Thanks, Gulf Coast is leaving us, so thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Raphael, just looking over your shoulder there, you've got a DeWalt tool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've come across this DeWalt drill.
Hmm.
You know, you can see it's the lithium ion one.
Yeah, standard one, the newest one.
Now this fits all my other DeWalt tools.
Yeah.
But won't fit that.
Why is that?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
You're the DeWalt expert, Raphael.
Why will that not fit this one?
Is it really DeWalt? But hey, it doesn't look like DeWalt. This is not DeWalt. This is some knockoff of DeWalt.
Oh, knockoff DeWalt. Oh my God.
Look at the ends. It's not. It's too much round. Can you see any DeWalt sign on it? No.
No. But it's black and yellow.
Yeah.
Did someone sell you a DeWalt one, which wasn't a DeWalt one?
Shape doesn't fit. Shape doesn't fit. Look at the backside. Way too much round.
Do you know, this is the same guy I bought a Rolex watch off.
There you go. The mystery solved. That's not DeWalt, buddy.
Right. Well, that will explain that then, won't it?
Hey, Rafael, I just got around for a minute. I'm going to put you in charge there.
All good. I took a good eye for those two guys.
I thought about taking a Dremel and sort of cutting bits of slots out of the drill until that went in. You know.
Do you got any info on it? How much voltage it needs? If it's 18 or maybe something else? Maybe that's why they just make it look like DeWalt and use their own batteries. And maybe it's 12, so that you're gonna just.
You can't tell there, but it's imprinted there, DeWalt.
Is it? Hey, hold on. Maybe there's those 54 volts battery, the big ones. This flex volts. You know what I mean?
So it has got DeWalt stamped on it, yes. Well, there's obviously no.
Because they come out with the DeWalt Flex Volt, and their batteries are 50 something volts, and that's much.
Steve said it's
stronger
a
than
771, whatever that means. I don't know.
771.
Weird.
Okay. Just had to check with the wife there, but she's busy loading up the turkey supplies. But apparently we're blasting off shortly.
Ian, maybe there's some simple thingy, maybe some pin is bent or something like that, because they fit all over each other. They should.
Steve said the model is a DSC 771.
Okay. Then why won't my XR battery fit it then?
Try different battery, but still, that should be the same
No,
stuff like all others.
Yeah, I've tried all my different XR batteries. None of them fit.
Strange.
Maybe I need to hit it with an hammer.
Yeah, hit it with a hammer.
Hey, hold on. If it's got sledgehammer, sometime at the bottom you got some tiny washers like DeWalt's sledgehammers and all other more shaky stuff. They got tiny little gummy what make you like really hard to push the battery on the spot, and that's avoiding to just fall it out. Nope. Oh, that's way too hard.
Not gonna go.
So there is definitely something in the way. If it's the wall, that must fit.
It must be a knockoff. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I've been advised by my wife that I have to go.
Okay.
You know how that goes.
Hello, Bo.
The first
Okay,
warning,
so Cruiser, thanks for having me up.
warning is ultimately the last warning. So.
Cruiser, thank you.
We've got more time, but great seeing everybody, and I will catch you guys later, I'm sure.
Okay, thank you for the set.
No problem.
Really nice one.
All right, for making big holes in things now.
Yeah, Ian, we'll be waiting for you to do pig things.
I'll be saying, my name's Ian, and somebody's cost me like 3 fingers.
Hey guys, have a great day.
Hey, bye-bye.
Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.